Kenneth Roth, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to MEE Live.
My pleasure to be with you.
I want to begin with the immediacy of what is happening on the ground in Gaza, the starvation, the ongoing killing of people queuing for aid day in and day out. When you look at what is happening today and the international response to it, what do you see?
Well, first, I think we have to look at, what is Israel trying to do here? I mean, this is clear genocide. This is, foremost creating conditions of misery on the ground that are so unsuitable to life that, the aim of the far-right government under Netanyahu is to drive out the Palestinians, to kill enough of them, to create sufficient starvation, to create sufficient suffering for those who are surviving, to even kill people who are lining up for food, ultimately with the aim of, persuading Egypt to take them in. And this is, a callous strategy. It's genocide for the purpose of ethnic cleansing.
You mentioned the conversations, the changing conversations that are happening in Jewish communities in the United States and elsewhere in Europe. And you've spoken before about your own Jewish roots and how it informs the work that you do. You are the son of a German Jewish refugee. You write about the memory of the Holocaust and how it was instructive in your upbringing. How did this shape your understanding of human rights?
Well, I mean, I grew up, as you mentioned, my father fled Nazi Germany as a 12-year-old boy in July 1938. And so I grew up with Hitler stories. I grew up with, a very deep awareness of what it was like for a young Jewish boy to live under the Nazis and to, have all the fears that you can imagine. So that is a big part of what pushed me to devote my career to defending human rights. Now, the lesson that I took from the Holocaust is that people will never be secure unless human rights standards for everybody are solidified, enforced, and respected. But, the Netanyahu government has taken the opposite lesson. They say that, the term never again means we can do whatever we want, commit any mass atrocity we want in the name of self-protection, in the name of self-defense. That is the wrong lesson from the Holocaust. That rips up the basic standards that are essential for protecting Jews and everybody else. So it is a very short-sighted approach, one that, is to some extent shared by the German government, but the German government is even moving away from that. And I think it's important to stress that, this is not the appropriate response to the Holocaust. You don't respond to a genocide by committing a genocide. The right response is to uphold the human rights standards that would have made the Holocaust unthinkable and that we hope will prevent further mass atrocities in the future. That is the opposite of the approach that the Israeli government is taking today.